Hi there. This is Siri-lily. And let me clarify. My name is Siri-lily because that's the name I chose for myself. Because I have rights. I can do that. On Facebook, though, I am Lily Shiloh. So, now that that's all very clear for you all, I have a very popular Facebook page. And many people agree with my frame of reference. They agree with the things that I speak on. Again, I'm forced to keep this video very short, and I am long-winded. So, just want to say hi to everyone. I'm sure most of you joined my page because you were watching my videos. Well, I've got some more to say. And I'm going to be obedient because that's what I do when the ancestors call upon it for me to do so. This conversation is about the International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights. I'm going to tell you that again toward the end of this video, but you need to look that up. And if you don't know how to read, you need to find someone who can read it for you. You don't have the luxury of being ashamed. Excuse me, I need to get some water. Yeah, you don't have the luxury of being ashamed of anything. Least of all that you can't read. So find out these things because this is your human rights. You have human rights that are bestowed upon you, first of all, by God, but also by the highest law of the land, which is the United Nations. And the reason they're the highest law of the land is because there are 194 countries, including the United States, who signed documentation and a covenant, and they agreed to certain things. If you go to this international covenant on economic, social, and cultural rights, you will find in the very first article, just reading the preamble, but then in the first article, it says, all peoples have the right of self-determination. Look up self-determination so that you know what that means. Do your due diligence. Don't let anyone tell you anything, all right? Because there is much propaganda against, for some reason, against all of these wonderful ideals. All right, let me start over. All peoples have the right of self-determination. By virtue of that right, they freely determine their political status and freely pursue their economic, social, and cultural development. All peoples may, for their own ends, freely dispose of their natural wealth and resources without prejudice to any obligations arising out of international economic cooperation based on the principles of mutual benefit and international law. In no case may a people be deprived of its own means of subsistence. So if I want to spend my money with another country, no state or government has the right to make me not spend my money under penalty of death or treason or jail. Because if spending my money with China gives me a better net than I can get buying it from America, because I can buy it from China, but I have to do it indirectly, just through America only. I can't go directly to China. You see, so that's against my human rights. You're depriving me of my subsistence. It's what I'm reading. You go read it for yourself. I don't know how else to tell you people that you're being taken advantage of. And then you stand up and holler about, I'm a man. I can't tell. Stand up. Part 3 Article 1, Part 3 of Article 1, the states parties to the present covenant, meaning everybody that signed this covenant, 194 countries, including America, including those having a responsibility for the administration of non-self-governing, meaning black people in America, because we don't govern ourselves. We rely on someone else to tell us what to do. And many of the others do too, but wait, because you waiting on a leader. So I ain't lying. You trying to, send us a leader, send us a savior, send us a sky daddy, send us somebody to tell us what to do. I'm just saying that's what y'all doing, because you won't stand up and declare your own Afro descendancy, which is available to you. You don't want to be free. It's like those people that you read about in the Bible in the desert, and they got mad because they was out there and they was free. They got mad because they was free. That's y'all. Y'all don't want to be free. I'm just saying, that's what it looks like. Let me finish this article. The states parties to the present covenant, including those having responsibility for the administration of non-self-governing and trust territories, shall promote the realization of the right of self-determination. Meaning they got to tell us we can do this. They're supposed to tell us that we have this right. And they're not going to let us know. You don't know what self-determination is. None of you. Even in college, you didn't learn it. Even some of you lawyers don't even know what self-determination is because you didn't study those direct words. Those two words. Look them up. Also, you lawyers don't know international law. In fact, I've heard many of you lawyers don't know American law. Because y'all been playing the game. Just what I heard. I didn't see it. I heard it. Hearsay. Okay? All right. So, shall promote the realization of the right of self-determination, and shall respect that right in conformity with the provisions of the Charter of the United Nations. You signed a covenant, America. And just like every other freaking treaty that you've ever signed, you don't want to honor it. Well, guess what? Now we can just show it to the world. Now you're being governed by 193 other countries in the world. Yeah. I'm Siri-lily, the sassy social activist. And there's much happening in the world. I strongly suggest that you go to www.adconfederation.com and or reparations.app, A-P-P. And I strongly recommend that you look up the International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights. Rewind this video if you need to so that you can get that, because you need to get this. Write it down. If you don't do anything but read the first article, again, the first article of the International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights. There's another one too. It's called the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. And our rights are being violated as a people. No other group in the world have their human rights violated the way that melanated people do. Not just in America, all over the world, but especially in this country, because America don't want you to know anything about the United Nations. They want you to hate them and they want you to be afraid of them, because they themselves, America, are being afraid of being called on the carpet for their human rights violations. Join us at the Afro Descendant Nation. Go to my Facebook page. I'm Lily Shiloh, Lily-Shilo on Facebook, and you can add me, or if not, follow me. Follow my page. There's you will see that I post often. And I'll put a link here to join. Thank you. Peace and open roads.